afternoon, City of Thieves. I'm Andorra White.
And I'm Torque Jones, reporting live from WHHS Channel 22.
Our top story tonight is a tragedy among the royals.
Tragedy has struck the royals once again.
Antigone, daughter of former King Oedipus, has just been pronounced dead.
We have a former videotape of Oedipus. Yeah.
Now we would like to show you the footage that we had previously recorded a couple years back.
Once again, this is old footage of Oedipus before he passed.
I heard you killed a man. Why did you do this?
He tried to find me on the side of the road and I fought back and killed him.
Why did you run away from Corinth?
I ran away because I was horrified to find out that my parents weren't my real parents.
Why did Thebes treat you so well?
I conquered the Sphinx and the city just welcomed me as their savior.
Tragedy among the royals has struck again. Antigone, daughter of former King Oedipus, has just been pronounced dead also. We have Mowgli standing by in the tomb where she resides.
Mowgli here, Wayne Hampton High School Primetime News. I'm standing here at the tomb of Antigone, where it's just now been brought to my attention that Antigone has just committed suicide. I was told from some sources that Antigone had said previously that the rules of King Creon did not mean anything to her, and that the only rules that meant anything was the God's laws.
Though Antigone has been found dead, her sister Ismene is still alive.
We have Henrietta standing by with Ismene.
We're standing here live at the crime scene in the City of Thieves where Antigone, Haman, and Eurydice have all committed suicide because of the unfair and unjust rule of Creon. I am here with Antigone's sister Ismene. Ismene, why did Antigone kill herself?
Well, actually, she felt she would be better off dead because she knew it would be better than in this earth. She also knew she was innocent and it didn't matter what everyone thought. She hung herself with a rail.
How did Haman and Creon react to each other when they saw her dead? Was Creon happy?
No, Creon was really upset. He had changed his mind about leaving her in the hole and was on his way to free her. Just when they found her dead, Haman was so upset he spat on Creon's face and stabbed himself. Creon just begged forgiveness.
I heard Eurydice was also so upset she stabbed herself. Where at?
In the heart. She also put a curse on Creon before she died at the altar.
This is Harmony Henrietta reporting to you live from the City of Thieves. Back to you, Andorra.
We're very lucky to have Ismene share her side of the story with us.
Yes, we are, since she was an especially shy, soft-spoken individual.
Do you remember when her sister Antigone tried to bury her brother Polynesius for the first time and Ismene disagreed with that?
Yes, I do. She favored the man's law over the God's law.
Yes. Moving on to our next segment of the story. We have Haman's best friend in our studio for a live interview.
Good evening, City of Thieves. I have some sad and upsetting news. Prince Haman is dead. He has committed suicide by stabbing himself in the side with a knife. A few days ago, I had a talk with Haman about his father. I couldn't almost believe what they were talking about. Haman killing himself over Antigone. It is a sad and unfortunate event that has occurred. Haman is now dead.
Can you believe he lost his best friend?
No, I can't. That must have been very difficult. Next, we have Koragos to give us information on what he saw.
We have Conquistador standing by with the Koragos.
Yes, Andorra, I am here in the office of the Koragos, wondering what say does he have in all this. And here he is. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Very good.
Okay, we all know that you're strong-willed and you always agree with Creon and that you're the leader of the chorus. So here's some questions. Why do you always agree with Creon?
Because I felt that if it's his will, then he has the right to enforce it, and I'm not the one to change that.
Okay, do you agree with Creon about Antigone's punishment?
No, not at all. I felt that it was way out of line and not my place to change it.
Who did you strongly agree with in the conversation between Creon and Haman?
I felt that Haman was right, but I decided that I felt that if I didn't want to go against Creon because I didn't want to make him think badly of me.
Why did you have a change of mind when Theresis came to visit?
Because I felt that it was the right thing to do at the time, and that if I did not speak up then Antigone would die.
Okay, thank you. And now back to you, Andorra.
After hearing from Creon's right-hand man, let's go straight to the source.
Baxtorius is at the palace with Creon.
So, Creon, how do you feel about the tragedy that has struck your family?
It makes me want to cry.
What about you? Do you feel guilty for what has happened?
I feel as though it was all my fault.
Do you have an apology for the City of Thebes?
I wish my pride didn't get ahead of me and that I'm sorry for the mistakes I've made.
Thank you.
This now includes WHHS Channel 22.
Thank you for listening.